In this short video, we're going to be looking at how to do this course. A lot of people have asked me some very basic questions that I felt needed to be covered in something of a short movie, so I'm going to be showing you that. First off, this is your class web page. Now mine looks a little different from yours because I have a teacher web page and you have a student web page, but you have some of the same tools at the top that I do. You have access to your grade book. I have access to my class grade book. I'm not going to go there because what other people's grades are none of your business. But I will go to my Dropbox. Mine's a little bit different from your Dropbox, but the idea of it is the same. So I can put, okay, so you have an inbox and an outbox. Your inbox are graded assignments that come to you from me, and your outbox are assignments that I think you still have to do. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick look at some of the other things up here. We have doc sharing. Doc sharing is where you can go and you can get some of the assignments. Now, every assignment has a list of its own assignments that you can get from there. But doc sharing has assignments that I've already passed. So, for example, I can click on Dropbox Assignments here. And Ms. VTalk had already set this up for you guys, so I just added some more. You have describing yourself document. You can see 19 people access that. And here's a little PowerPoint presentation on how to submit an assignment that Mr. McMurray put up. I've seen 2 people have downloaded that. And here's something that would help you. The list of graded assignments. These are the assignments that are graded in this course. So this is the 2.05 document. This is the research document, the 3.06. There's a couple parts to this. One is kind of a help document, and the other is the one you submit to me. And the one that's due this week is the goals document. That's right here. So you can download any of these. A number of you said that that you can't find a particular assignment. Well, I'll tell you what. You can't find a particular assignment because it's been hidden from you. It's not assigned. What we've done is we've taken a course that was designed for an entire year, and we've eliminated parts of it because we're covering this course in 10 weeks. Okay, we're actually 9 weeks and a fraction of a tenth. All right, so let me go back to up top here to the course home. Okay, the weekly assignments are posted here. So you can see the work that I suggest you complete and the graded activities that are actually due. Now I assigned 3.06 quiz last week, but I'm saying it's due this week. So don't get confused. I'm just recommending you complete this here, and over here is when it's actually due. In other words, I will do what they call 0 grades at this point. In other words, I put some kind of a grade in your grade book, and it isn't a 0. I think we do a 50% as the minimum grade in this course, but mostly this because we're on a block schedule. So I wanted to make that clear. So you can come here under the course home and under announcements and get your announcements. Now when you go to see your grades, you might see a grade that has an I. That means incomplete. That means an assignment that you have not done. So what I've given you, there's 10 points over here that I could give you, but I've given you 5 points. And this reason being is that this course goes by very fast. And it's going to be hard for you to catch up. And that's why we give you partial credit. Now, if you're a student that just started, you'll see a bunch of grades that are marked EX. The EX means that it's excused for you. Now, can you go and take these quizzes? I recommend that you do. You're certainly going to probably be taking that final exam, and the exam questions come from the unit quizzes. So you'd be really well advised to take those quizzes. But I've exempted you because you started so late in the course. I don't want you to get behind. Now, if you get an assignment returned to you, a lot of times I will make a comment, but you will never know that there's any comment there unless you open it up. So, it's always a good idea to just check out your assignments, especially if you didn't get the grade you thought you deserved. There might be an explanation. You can resubmit the extra things I tell you, and then you can go get a better grade. It's always available. Okay, so make sure that you're always getting as many points as you can. Another place you can get points is under the Class Connect tab. Let me open that up. Okay, on the Class Connect tab, here you can listen to recordings if you would like. But the participation question for the recordings are here. So if you feel like you need a couple extra points credit here, you can always answer one of these questions or a couple of these questions. Like, for example, session 2 was, what are some careers in your career path? So you might know your career path, and you might know some of the other careers that are there, and you would just go put the answer to the question in the live session 2 Dropbox. Okay, when you go into the actual units themselves, make sure that you are actually reading what's there. We have several reading assignments that do not actually connect to, say, a writing assignment that's mentioned in the unit. But the reason that it's there is because the information is mentioned on the quiz. And there are some things, for example, called a working day. Now, that'll be pretty strange for some of you, seeing a working day, then you open it up and there's really nothing there but a placeholder. Well, that was something that we used to hold, a thing open. So don't let that confuse you, all right? There's nothing, if there's nothing in there, it's not supposed to be there. Okay, there's 2 discussion questions in here. Make sure you're reading the directions for them. One of them you have to answer to other people. And the other of them here in Unit 2, the other discussion, doesn't require that. So just look at the class requirements and make sure you're fulfilling all of them. Now, one thing I wanted to show you was Unit 7 Final Exam. It talks about a final project in here, and it mentions stuff you were supposed to keep in a journal. We don't have any journal assignments in here. That should tell you something, okay? There's no final project. We just have a final exam in this course, and you may be excused from that if you have all your assignments in and they have an A. Okay, so I hope this answers your questions. If not, you can check out my teacher contact information right there and contact me. Okay? Goodbye.